An American former professional baseball player, Mark McGwire, once said that performance-enhancing drugs are an illusion. I wish I had never gotten involved with steroids. It was wrong, and it is a waste. In a simple word, it is proven that Mark McGwire is also one of the athletes that has been involved in enhancing drugs. Clearly, this attitude has been spread among all athletes in the world. For me, I don't know about Malaysian athletes, but I can assume that they also apply this technique to improve their performances and they are trying to achieve fame in the public. Hi and Assalamualaikum to Puan Darina Daud and my classmates. My name is Muhammad Razina Fabir Razli and I am from class JBA 2424A, and today I will explain about performance enhancing drugs are used in professional sports. Many drugs have been developed by science and the public is now aware of the dangers they can cause. They have recommended for its use in the medical field to speed up the healing of the injuries. They have not recommended for the use of this drug as performance-enhancing drugs in sports. Science has played a significant role in the use of performance-enhancing drugs, but they were not developed for this purpose. What is exactly the meaning of performance-enhancing drugs? Performance-enhancing drugs, or PED, is one of the alternative ways to boost our body to get a higher performance, especially in sports. By using performance-enhancing drugs is also being called as doping. Doping has its own benefits and risks that the person must face if they want to apply doping in their real life. Doping is an increasing issue with athletes of all ages. Everyone is looking for an opportunity to have an advantage, and some people are willing to do just about anything. Doping refers to many different types of drugs, such as stimulants and procedures. Even though doping has been stated as cheating in sports, most athletes nowadays already consume this product and not even realize the risk they are going to face in the future. Excessive usage of doping may lower their health strength and may be worse, which can cause death. Don't you guys think that by taking PED is clearly harmful and is not fair for the other competitors if we being an athlete? For me, I agree with that assumption. Actually, doping is really dangerous to the sports community. One of the most common forms is increasing their testosterone level. Increased testosterone can potentially provide an advantage because it increases their red blood cells, which means more oxygen reach certain parts of the body. In sports, usage of oxygen is really important in order to sustain the stamina in our body. Oxygen is like fuel to our body and will be converted into energy. The more red blood cells in our body, it means the more oxygen will be needed. This factor might be increase the percentage of winning if we compare to the normal athletes that using only their main stamina and practice to sustain the oxygen level. Excessive oxygen intake is actually really harmful as they force their lungs to the limit. Lungs is actually a really soft tissue cells, but it is really important part in our life. Other than that, increase in testosterone level can boost their muscle mass. For example, many bodybuilders in the world using doping to gain muscle quicker as their testosterone level helps their body. If we want to compare a normal bodybuilder with a doping bodybuilder actually has a shorter time to gain muscle. With the help of food and protein product consumed, it really gives a big benefit for them. By doping, bodybuilders actually push their body parts by expanding the muscles and body tissues. The motivation quotes such as "no pain, no gain" will not correctly imply in this situation. It is true for bodybuilders to get a new muscle tissue to break their own one. But the effect will be worse, which is a few parts of the body will slowly break and may have a long-term effect. As comparison, normal bodybuilder will have a nice body shape and a healthier lifestyle as they use a correct way to gain muscle. For example, during During 2011 World Championships in Athletics, over 30% of athletes admitted of using banned substances during the tournament. This clearly shows that this 30% of athletes has been exposed of cheating just for them to win the tournament. According to World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, an average of almost every year of every tournament, a bunch of athletes has been caught of cheating during this competition. This situation has been confirmed that it is still continues. WADA has collected a sample of this illegal substance from the athlete's body and resulting that this case has increased from 322,050 in 2017 to 344,177 cases in 2018. As mentioned above, enhancing performance drugs is actually harmful even though this product actually has a booster to our body. Doping activities must be controlled and keep struggling on how to dispose it from sports. Many initiatives has been operated to hedge down the unhealthy lifestyle. Enhancing performance drugs clearly gives us more disadvantage and a higher risk if you get involved with it. World Anti-Doping Agency (WADA) has been authorized to monitor all athletes in all tournaments, especially of world tournament. There are many ways to prevent from getting involved in doping. For teenagers, they should focus on fun. Families should encourage teenagers to focus on the fun of the game and self-improvement rather than who scores or who wins. Athletes nowadays should discuss on proper ethics and training in their life. When it comes to performance-enhancing drugs, coaches must remind the athletes that using them is cheating and can result in serious health consequences. Demonstrate on how a nutritious diet and rigorous training are the proven keys to achieving peak athletic performance. After carefully examining all aspects of performance-enhancing drug use, I have concluded that doping has a negative impact on sports. Performance-enhancing drugs are harmful for a variety of reasons. They have a terrible side effect on athletes and in the long run will destroy their bodies. They give athletes an unfair advantage in sports which we consider it to be cheating. They also promote a win at all costs mentality as well as the belief that ideal bodies cannot be obtained through hard work and effort. Most importantly, because of its prevalences and the impact it is having on our youth and teenagers, this topic has become a social issue. Athletes who use drugs encourage young people who look up to them as role models to use their performance and the appearance of bodies. So, let's stop drug usage and live a healthy life. That's all from me. Thank you.